In Puerto Rico, my shoulders were pinned to the mat for the very first time in my Summerside career. I walked down that ramp fully aware of the unfair circumstances, and I took my eye off of the ball. And I'm here now, prepared to admit that I failed all of you. Prepared to admit that I let my well-placed mistrust of Nate Ortiz cost me my chance to make things right. Empress, I knew she'd go low. Nate, I knew he wouldn't play fair. And all the while, I knew that Jason Sensation and his spineless, weak-kneed bitch of a broadcast partner would run my name through the mud and spin their own narrative. Boring, expected, played out, and most importantly, non-lethal. I'm actually pretty disappointed in you. I was thinking the big bad villain was going to finish the job on my knee, target my shoulder again, and end my career. Instead, you ran because you knew as soon as I got back up, I'd be right back in the fight. Just like I did with Nate. I got a measure of revenge on that two-faced overachiever at the end of the night, but there remains one thing I didn't expect. One person I haven't gotten my hands on yet. Rex. You can choose to be Imp's latest coffee boy all you want, but your actions have consequences, and they're here in the ring. Get your drooling, sloppy, morally emaciated ass out here and face him.
Puerto Rico, Summerside. You're right, Quartz. Your shoulders were pinned to that mat for the first time in your Summerside career. But don't act like it was a tragedy. It was a correction. You came down that ramp full of righteous indignation, full of truth, claiming you are going to make things right. But let's be honest, you weren't fighting for justice. You were fighting your own ego in a losing battle against reality. You thought this was still your era. It's not. It's mine. You talk about unfair circumstances like it's some kind of conspiracy. Let's call it what it was. A wake-up call. You bet against Nate Ortiz, and you lost. You stepped to me and stumbled. You're not a revolutionary. You're just another broken toy that thinks he's a martyr. And speaking of broken, let's talk about your poor little brother, Anthony Baker. Yeah, that's right. Rex folded him like laundry and dumped him in the gutter at Summerside. And while he was wheezing on the ramp, twitching like a fish out of water, where were you? Too busy playing the hero, chasing ghosts, and cutting melodramatic monologues? You couldn't protect your own blood. What makes you think you can protect anyone? You said you're disappointed in me, that you thought I'd finish the job on your knee or your shoulder. Sweetheart, I don't have to. You're already crippled by your pride, by your delusion, by your desperation to matter in a world that's already moved on. You think you got revenge at the end of the night? You think because you touched Nate that makes you a threat? Let me make this crystal clear for you, Quartz. I don't run, I strategize. And every time you stumble out here pretending to be a savior, I get one step closer to burying this failed rebellion for good. So maybe you should be asking yourself, why didn't she finish me off when she had the chance? Could she be plotting something bigger? Maybe I am. But go ahead, try not to think about what's to come and call out Rex. Throw your little tantrums, but when you go down next time, and trust me, you will, don't blame the system. Blame the woman who built it.
Come and lay your money down.
Remember some of the basics of CQC.